right here on Inspiration 1390. I am so glad to be back after this Thanksgiving holiday. And you know what? Tamara Fair is back with us today, too. We got a great show for you today. We're going to talk all things holiday. We're going to talk preparing for Christmas. And we're going to tell you about our Thanksgiving. Adam is back in the building, too, after I think he wasn't feeling good.
Yes.
And he is back. But you know what? We're back with great hits, great topics, and great music right here on Inspiration 1390. Where's Tammy?
I don't know. We were supposed to have an 8:30 call. She didn't answer my 8:30 call. She didn't.
Is she coming?
I don't know. She didn't say anything else. I can't tell you if she don't answer my calls.
Zoe not here today. She not feeling good.
Hey guys, it's Tamara Fair and Action Jackson from the Brunch Bunch. Now your home is not just a place; it's a lifetime of memories, hard-earned.
I think actually this would be cool to mix together.
Automation,
so we gonna do it in the row, or we
play a song. What's up, Valletta? Hey, stay in your lane.
24/7. 365 days a year. And you know what? The response center is ever vigilant, providing top-notch monitoring for burglary, fire, carbon monoxide.
If I would have known, although I did miss you all, I would have stayed home today too. I have a bad toothache. You supposed to follow up on that.
How am I supposed to follow up when the person told
you don't have no camera to her?
When that person told me they talked to you.
No, I'm talking about with Tammy.
Oh.
So go ahead. Oh. 866-447-3344.
I can't update you on stuff I don't know.
Where MJ at? You don't got MJ number?
And make a wise choice to secure your tomorrow. Secure Home and Automation. You've heard the name. Now experience the promise of ultimate safety that they bring to your home. Call Stacy Chauncey at 866-447-3344. Stacy Chauncey, 866-447-3344. Looking to revamp your living space or recover from the unexpected? Pinnacle Construction and Remodeling has got you covered. Specializing in
I needed coffee. I had to Uber here. My car battery dead.
I don't understand. Don't you have a charger in your garage?
I went out of town and I was tired. I wasn't feeling good by the time I got home. A road trip in a Tesla. Thank you, Zoe.
Where's the road trip to?
To Danville, Illinois.
Oh, I did see that in their story.
And so a road trip in a Tesla, it's only 2.5 hour ride, but it took me 5 hours because I had to keep charging. South. I don't think we got nowhere 2.5 hours.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wait, I've seen South.
Zoe, you ain't got that 19, do you?
Hey, yo.
That's a good. I'm gonna start using that.
What's up, DJ? Oh shoot.
You ain't got that 19. Today is Monday.
She said, no, she don't. It's a bad cold. Okay, well, we praying for you. Somebody else I know, my aunt, was really sick. Thank y'all. Something new.
You always get rid of that in like 2 days.
I know.
You never stick it out.
But you know what? For the first time, this one is like laying and doing what it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The last time it was sticking up, I had to take it down.
They've been laying.
No, not after you lay on them one day. So it's funny, I get recognized by my hairstyle all the time. But now, these ain't braids stay in your lane, they twist. So when I take them out, I can wear it, this 2 styles in one. I was out at an event, and one of our good listeners, Londa Claiborne, let me make sure I shout her out, said she heard my voice and knew it was me. Adam kind of close to that camera, ain't he, y'all? How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
I'm sure you're gonna want these clips though.
You better believe it. Who's that?
Oh, Anthony, what's up, man?
You got 2 minutes.
I want to walk worthy.
Man, you know the wildest thing happened? We had a church event the other day, bro. And white churches, when they do their offering, they don't call it an offering.
I ain't never been to one.
Right,
well, time of giving.
I ain't, bro. So look, we had a little program or whatever, and it said offering on and the whole room was like, "What's an offering?" Right? And I'm mad like, "Oh, they ain't been to church, they don't know what it is." Right? No, these are church going white people. They just don't call it an offering, bro.
What did they say they call it?
I don't know, but they was all looking confused when they seen offering, bro.
What was y'all at? What kind of event y'all had?
It was kind of like our big gym for 1390.
Right.
Biggest giving receipt.
It was at John Hannon Church, right?
Right. Man, I'm talking about.
Y'all had white people in the room?
The people that work it.
Oh.
Yeah. But like we was all going over the program and they was all like, "What's an offering?" And I was like y'all for real? Like they was so for real. Like, what's that?
I'm gonna ask Adam.
that was killing. I was like, what do they call it?
DJ B-Lo said his Thanksgiving was amazing. How was your Thanksgiving, Jarrell?
It was good. Real good. You got 1 minute. So no in the row?
No,
you want to go to what's going on?
Go to what's going on.
I'm upset now.
What he say?
No.
You tell me after, yeah. Nah, I don't do that either. Stay like, how was your Thanksgiving? I need a Tylenol.
How was your Thanksgiving?
You got 30 seconds.
It was chill. You got some good Mexican food?
Yeah.
Well, looks like you're not getting your pictures today.
I want you still get some good pictures. It'll be the Marcel show.
Right. We got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
No, nobody's coming today.
10 seconds.
I got some clips on this end.
So what's going on is, I'm not sure if you remember, we talked about Derek Chauvin getting stabbed in prison. And if you don't know, that is the man, the police officer who went to jail for killing George Floyd. So former Minneapolis officer Derek Chauvin, who is currently doing federal and state time for the killing of George Floyd, was stabbed last week by a fellow inmate. After a chilling period of silence, officials have confirmed he will survive the attack. A spokesperson for the Minnesota Attorney General's office told KSTP over the weekend that Chauvin was in a stable condition and expected to survive the attack in a Tucson, Arizona prison, according to federal law enforcement officials. There are little to no details about exactly what happened. According to the Associated Press, Chauvin's family and attorneys have also had no luck in trying to get information on the incident. And I quote, "As an outsider, I view this lack of communication with his attorneys and family members as completely outrageous. It appears to be indicative of a poor-run facility and indicates how Derek's assault was allowed to happen," end quote, said attorney M. Erickson via the AP. Now, many anticipated that Chauvin would have ops both outside and inside the prison system, given the national outrage over the video of the 2020 incident, in which he's seen kneeling on Floyd's neck on the street for nearly 10 minutes as Floyd cries out for help. However, the Tucson prison itself seems to have a track record of inmate-on-inmate violence. And we got more from the Guardian newspaper. And I quote, "Staffing shortages and security lapses have plagued the Tucson prison where Chauvin was stabbed. It was the second high-profile stabbing of a federal prisoner since July, when convicted serial sexual abuser Dr. Larry Nassar was stabbed by a fellow inmate at a penitentiary in Florida. Meanwhile, in November last year, an inmate held in another part of the Tucson prison drew a gun and attempted to shoot a visitor in the head. Where did he get a gun from? No one was hurt after the gun, which the inmate shouldn't have been able to get, misfired. The attack comes right after Chauvin appealed his conviction to the U.S. Supreme Court and was rejected. Chauvin was convicted of a second-degree murder and civil rights violation in the killing of Floyd. He's serving more than 2 decades in prison on state murder charges and federal charges for violating Floyd's constitutional rights. So before Adam says anything. Oh, okay. Because we are not applauding that he was stabbed. Vengeance is mine.
My views and opinions might be different.
Right. So we, as in the Brunch Munch, are not. We believe the Bible. The Bible is right and somebody is wrong. The Bible teaches us that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So you know what? God fights our battle.
The Bible also say eye for an eye?
Yeah, listen. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Speaking of, since he want to be a Bible scholar today, Jarrell asked me a question during the break, and only you may be able to answer. He asked me, "Do white people have offerings at church?" Because we got the basket. But what is it called? He said because he was at an event and it was an offering on there.
It's called the basket. It's called tithes. It's called the collection basket.
See, yeah, he don't know. See, they don't call it offering.
I don't go to church, but it's called the collection basket. From what I know,
well,
you go around, you just put.
What is the time called?
It's time to put the collection basket up. I don't know.
All right, Jarrell. So we've got the answer to that. It's not called an offering.
It's called a collection basket.
Collection time.
It's like right before you take communion. That's when they put it out. So like when everyone's walking up, then you put your little money in there, or if you're grab a couple dollars.
One white pastor.
Gotcha. It wasn't an offer. What was it called, Justice?
I've had one white pastor in my life, and he still called it offering.
He did?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what it was.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Justice, I think, go to more church than I do. So he might
well, speaking of Justice, there's a viral video going around on social media. Now, if you don't know, a few years ago, Pastor Shirley Caesar's hit song was remixed for Thanksgiving. You got greens, beans, potatoes, and all that. And it's a bop. Ain't that what they say? Yeah. It's a bop. Okay, it's a bop. And so it has been remade by a Mexican family, a Latino family. And she's singing it in Spanish. And of course, I didn't know nothing she was saying, but I saw the video. And it was a Spanish traditional Thanksgiving meal. Mm-hmm. And it made me think of Justice because he said he was having a Spanish Thanksgiving meal. So how was your Thanksgiving? How was your Spanish meal? Come and tell us what you ate, what you had.
Oh, my Thanksgiving was good. Surprisingly, we didn't have like a lot of Spanish food this year.
Get off the mic. Oh, Lord. You know what? You and Adam. Oh, Lord. So what did you have?
I mean, we had like regular stuff. We had turkey. We had my girlfriend made the macaroni, she made the potatoes, and then we had tortillas on the side. So I guess that's a little, there's a little Mexican.
So no Spanish rice?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We did that last year, but this year, I don't know.
They went real traditional.
Nah, my suegra just wanted like a regular traditional Thanksgiving. My girlfriend was upset. She was like, why?
Wow.
I was upset this Thanksgiving too because
no breadcrumbs was on your macaroni.
No,
right?
no macaroni. No macaroni at all.
Thank God.
No, wait, no macaroni.
No macaroni. I was hot.
I was left.
But also, my dad put raisins in the stuff in this thing.
I
said this is not dressing.
In the stuffing. Yeah, you said stuffing at first. That was definitely stuffing it.
No, it was stuffing. It was stuffing.
Well, he stuffed it with raisins. Kudos to you didn't get the traditional Mexican, Latino Thanksgiving, and Adam definitely got a white Thanksgiving this year. No
macaroni had me hot.
Well, I had a traditional Thanksgiving. Shout out to my mother and my sister, Alfreda and Dariana, who cooked. We had a good time with family. MJ loves sweet potatoes and macaroni. Sharice said, what the H, Adam? Sharice, could you imagine raisins in your stuffing? Jarrell, could you imagine raisins in your stuffing?
Hey, get on my back, y'all.
You know what? I think, I'm going to leave it alone.
I ain't eat it.
Shout out to your father and your mother for cooking.
My dad was very proud of his dish. So I tried it, said, no, I'm good.
Wow, listen, I should have brought you a to-go plate
Please.
from a
If
Soul
anybody's got
Food.
leftovers, please bring it to my place.
Well, Valencia did something I'm gonna put on blast that I don't understand how this happened, but we left my mother's house and I left with a hefty servings of to go, and I usually don't even eat leftovers, but I was really excited to eat this Thanksgiving food. We went to Danville for a night to celebrate a birthday, and we came back, and I'm sitting there. Listen, I'm sitting there. I said, Valencia, can you please warm up my Thanksgiving food because I can't wait to have it. And she said, oh my God, I threw it away. I didn't think you wanted it.
What?
Look, everybody. I said, what do you mean? So then I said, that's okay. So I had to order me some Uber Eats. And a lot of restaurants were not open yesterday, surprisingly. And I really wanted some macaroni, good macaroni. So I ended up with some poison macaroni because it was like the Kraft macaroni you cook on the stove. I ain't gonna put the restaurant on blast, but it was terrible. The greens were okay. But then I said, all right, I'm going to eat my mother's famous apple cheesecake that I brought home. And I went to get that. And Felicia said, oh, I threw that away. I dropped the plate. I said, you know what? You stay away from all Thanksgiving food. Shout out to Felicia. She said that was poison stuff. Adam with the raisins. Poison, yes. Poison. Well, listen, we don't want to poison you all with any more bad rhetoric. We're going to keep turning it up on this marvelous, magical Monday right here on the Brunch Munch on Inspiration 1390. I can't believe your daddy put raisins and the stuff.
He was so proud of it too, and I said, "There's raisins in here." He goes, "Yeah."
You're probably getting on them recipes on TikTok.
Mo, you know my dad then. He
speaking of it,
TikTok.
My father does too.
Or IG Reels or whatever.
He had my mother to make an apple dish off of TikTok.
Yeah, now that's all my dad does is go on.
And I didn't get none of that either.
Because he's a cooker. He loves cooking, so he just looks for recipes. Man, some guys.
I told them TikTok just do anything to get views. Y'all better be careful eating them meals.
Yeah, some got into them this year. No macaroni or raisins.
So what was the menu?
It was light and dark meat, turkey.
Well, that means a turkey, right?
Well, yeah. Well, is that what I didn't know?
Yeah, white and dark meat all come from the turkey.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a different turkey.
I'm like, what is white and dark meat?
I'm not a cooker.
Okay.
And then we had stuffing, not dressing. We had stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had like a corn casserole that my dad made. It was more like cornbread though, with corn like in it though. Yeah.
It was cornbread with corn in it.
No, I know what you're talking about. Cornbread casserole.
Yep. Cornbread. Yeah, cornbread casserole. Yes, my dad snapped on that.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but.
And then cranberries. I don't like cranberries.
I'm sure you all had out the can or homemade cranberry sauce.
I don't know actually. I didn't see. I don't know.
Was it cranberry like whole berries?
No,
in it?
it was like the glop.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's a can, I think.
I'm just glad. I think we officially done with all of that down south tradition. Ain't no more chilling, no more.
Are you serious?
No more none of that, bro.
My dad.
Ham hocks, no more, none of that. We done that, bro. It's over with. Really? Yeah, bro. It's over with. This is the first time we wasn't none of that in the kitchen.
We had chitlins. I don't eat them, but we had them.
We had gizzards.
Okay.
We had mashed potatoes, of course, with some garlic in it.
No macaroni.
I was beyond that. I was already at home, so I was like, dang, can't go nowhere. What's wrong with your tooth? You gotta go to the dentist.
Sweet potato pie, huh?
I don't even eat sweet potatoes.
Cheesecake, pound cake, something.
Valencia's doing the way I can eat it.
Maybe that's for the best with your tooth.
Yes, yesterday it just
Next
really.
segment is what's going on.
We
just did that. Which one you want to do?
Do it in the raw.
In the raw?
All right, we got some commercials first. So. All right.
What's up, Mona?
You don't want this picture?
Y'all ain't heard from somebody. Y'all might want to.
Oh no, I heard. She's not coming. It's news to me.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though I knew I was gonna be here, it was just a weird feeling in the air.
I know today didn't feel like a work day.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Today felt like a Sunday.
I hope so too, Moni. It is all up in here.
It feels like a Sunday and a Monday. That's even worse. Man, you shouldn't have brought that up. I'm gonna fight you.
I just woke up.
It's an 8-day week.
8-day week.
You pay for your parking?
I Uber.
Oh, you Uber. You did pay for your parking.
I just bought one of them little battery packs, bro. My battery's down so much, bro.
What?
You got an electric car?
No, bro, but I keep like your battery down, your regular car.
Oh, yeah.
I get like a jump start pack, bro. I just keep it in my car now.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even afford
At Secure Home and Automation, they understand what it means to protect these memories. As a Brinks authorized
Ambulance and yuck.
Everybody I know got an electric car don't like it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but they said like charging it is too much of an inconvenience.
Yeah. No, actually, my girl's parents had one of those Jaguars. Those are real nice looking, but the charging is terrible.
Got to get used to it.
Terrible.
It'll take too long.
And they take up like half of the parking lots in the grocery store now. Not that many people got electric cars, man.
Be, bro. You might as well get used to that.
Yeah, I park in there anyway. I don't care.
I'm the new self-checkouts, bro. Shit, soon they gonna be all the parking spots gonna be like that.
And if all those electric cars, if they don't got a tow on it, I'm parking in that spot.
And I'm going to call the police on you.
Go for it,
when I
snitch.
pull up.
Healthy ticket, bro. Why?
When I went to park today, it was a non-electric car in one of the spots.
You called?
They better be lucky that the charger for that spot was being used in another spot.
We got 90 seconds. 90 seconds.
I hope I can make it. Well,
I mean, what was anything hot help, you think? Like a tea? Nah, probably put nothing in your mouth. What do you think?
I need an old school remedy for a toothache. God, if it ain't together by tomorrow, I'm going to the dentist.
You're ruining all these pictures, man.
I don't know about old school remedies for teeth, man. They gonna tell you put a gold tooth in there. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, call it a day, bro. The teeth wasn't they thing.
That's what I'm gonna do as soon as my teeth start hurting.
My granny had a remedy for everything.
Yeah.
God rest her soul.
Put Ambisol on it and make that dentist appointment.
All right, we got 30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds.
Every step of the way. So whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, make your next
the raw,
move
right?
with confidence. Call us at area code 773-616-0906 and let LNS Development open the doors to your property dreams. Again, 773-616-0906. LNS Development, where your property journey begins and success awaits. We're in the raw.
So it isn't looking like Tiffany Haddish is letting her holiday hiccup, aka her DUI arrest, put a damper on her spirits. As previously reported by The Root, the night school star was arrested in the wee hours on Black Friday morning in LA, having previously performed at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood for the club's 43rd annual free community Thanksgiving feast earlier that evening. At around 5:45 a.m. PT Pacific time, someone alerted Beverly Hills Police Department that there was a person stopped in the middle of Beverly Drive with the driver reportedly slumped over the wheel while the car was still running. When the police showed up, they found Haddish and she was subsequently taken to jail without incident or suspicion of driving under the influence. She was thankfully not involved in any accident, nor was she anyone else injured. She was later released on Friday, and during a pre-scheduled stand-up performance at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, the Girl Trip star made light of the situation when prompted by an audience member. And I quote, "I had prayed to God to send me a man with a job, career, preferably in a uniform, and I answered my prayers," she said in audio footage captured from the event obtained by TMZ. Oh, I guess you get the joke.
Yeah.
She prayed for a man with a job, career, and a uniform. So she got a prayer
She got
answered.
it.
Well, it's good to see this unfortunate incident hasn't taken away her sense of humor. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a repeat offense, because driving under the influence is no laughing matter and shouldn't be taken lightly under any circumstances. Here's hoping Haddish and others don't engage in this type of behavior again. Yeah, you got to be very, very, very careful. Thank you, Sharice. You got to be very careful when you're out here, especially during the holidays. If you partake, and that's your business.
Well, also at 5:45 in the morning, where I read that earlier. That was at 5:45.
Yeah, she was 5:40.
And people are. I mean, cops are probably looking out for that too.
Well, 5:45 in the morning, you're really not looking for a DUI.
I think you are.
I don't, because at 5:45 in the morning, that's when people are like going out for coffee, the gym, kind of that early.
Just wrapping up. The party people just.
I don't know. See, that let you know I'm saved, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Because 5:45 in the morning, I ain't wrapping up no party.
But think about the comedy scene. Comedy stores, they don't close till about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And comics, they get together. They get together.
Tiffany was at somebody's house and was leaving in the middle of the morning.
Did you just say Laugh Factory?
No. She went to the Laugh Factory the next day, and that's when she cracked the joke to talk about it all that night. But there's no way in my mind. Okay, let's take a step back. For those of you who drink and party, or those of you who used to drink and party, at about 5:45 in the morning, the only time you still outside is because clubs close at like 2. Now there may be a what is it called, an after set? There may be an after hours open. And then that you may get to about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
But then you get the after parties at the crib.
But that's why I said you then are at someone's house.
Yes.
Because there's no way. Now, no club is closing at 5:45 in the morning. She was extended partying.
No house is closing at 5:45.
Or I would give it to her. Maybe she was on a road trip. Because California is big. LA area, it takes time to get from one side of town to the other side of town. So she could have left somewhere and been traveling long. Yeah. And, you've been drinking and you tired. Those mixtures are terrible. I had a toothache the other night. Friday night, my tooth started hurting. And I was at Family House, Valencia and they gave me some medicine. Now, it was supposed to be Tylenol, but it made me really drowsy. So I started dozing off. So I said, Valencia, we got to go. We got to get home before it gets, I get too tired and I can't drive. And as I was driving, I could feel myself just getting really sleepy. And I'm like, Lord, I just need to make it home. Please, Lord, please hurry up and get, because that's how tired I was. So I can get that situation. But luckily, I wasn't 20 miles away. I was about a 5-minute drive from Family House to my house. So it makes it better. But, you just got to be very careful, especially when you high profile like this.
Absolutely.
Because now, that DUI.
You got a lot to lose.
You got a lot to lose. And so St. Lane said, I don't know how St. Lane know this. She said some clubs are open late. I believe it. I've never seen one at 5:40 closer, but I don't know. I don't hang. Adam's smiling like Adam came here from the club. About it's 11:30 a.m. You just left the well. But you know what? We're praying for Tiffany Haddish. I liked her sense of humor. You better be careful what you pray for. That was a great. That was great. So we're gonna continue to pray for her. Listen, we got some great songs for you. We got some great hot topics. We got a great rest of this show right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390. St. Lane says she's been to a club till 4:30 in the morning.
I was gonna say, I know people they'll stay out until the sun comes up.
Now we used to do that back when I was just 21.
It's the most depressing when you hear the birds chirping and you're just opening another.
But that was always leaving somebody's house party. I wasn't leaving no club with birds chirping.
No.
Because usually how it goes is
now Chicago on Division.
Oh.
Those clubs, I don't know if they still stay open this late.
Bourbon on Division, I know for sure closes at like 2.
Mother's closed at like 3 in the morning.
That wraps up around 3.
So when everything else closes at 1, you can go to Mother's and you got to about 3.
Yeah, you just like bar hop.
Yeah, but 5:45.
You going to someone's house,
Yeah. because it never ends at the club. Once y'all leave the club, if someone's trying to go get something to eat.
But whoever she was with is bogus because they shouldn't have let her leave.
That's very true. Especially knowing how famous she is.
Cherie say it's an after hours that closes at 7 a.m. on Division.
Dang.
Who want to be out till 7 in the morning though? Right. That's
The employees just showing up.
Now, I know bars that open early, like 11, 12 o'clock. Yeah, she was alone. Whoever she was with prior to that, they bogus for letting her leave. But
Can you tell a celebrity what to do?
No.
I think you, as a friend, you take the celebrity title off, you should be able to.
All of the friends that you had that tell her no, they got left a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think we were
I think
celebrities
so, too.
all yes men, bro.
I think
All
so
the time,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
And if you say no, then you getting cut off. Whatever opportunity you get, then cut off. Whatever check you was getting cut off.
Or even just the thinking of saying no is gonna make you maybe even not say no. It just maybe this opportunity won't open if I say no.
You can't tell a celebrity.
Yeah.
They should want somebody real around her. Now, I met Tiffany Haddish, and I was at an event this summer when we went to LA to celebrate
I
Deborah.
remember that.
And Tiffany was in line talking, and some fans, I guess, they were celebrity too, but they were fanning out over just talking. And I said, "Would you move? You ain't the only person here want to drink." And she turned around and laughed and thought it was funny, and yeah, she was. So I would think down to earth woman like this who getting pulled over with a DUI got some people around her that could be like, "Hey,
She's
yo."
from Chicago too, right?
No,
She's not from
she from LA.
Oh.
Yeah, if you start your party at 12 o'clock, whoo. No. Too bad I ain't bring the key.
I got headphones.
Well, ain't nobody gonna call.
No, he didn't.
Right after you told me, I rushed to get my Uber.
I do got the headphones because somebody left them. Somebody left them out and everything.
So no one in the car test?
Mm-mm.
You gonna go straight in?
Yeah.
So no one can call gas.
Just put on Money Monday for right now. Yep.
DJ B-Lo, you better stay out them clubs.
I'm just saying the reference for tomorrow too.
You said what now?
I was talking to him.
He just emailed me saying Zoe ain't gonna be here tomorrow either.
Zoe ain't okay.
That's not okay.
It's not okay. How's 93.9 been?
Come on, kids.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to Lake.
I thought I was too, but that was something else. You got
Okay.
They just needed me for like a week.
You do a show on Kiss?
I program Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, okay.
10 seconds, yeah.
You from American Idol?
Duh.
Dang. Okay.
Victory today is mine. Believers, I want you to reach towards your speakers, your car, your phone, and ask God to touch my tooth right now in the name of Jesus. You know what? I wouldn't wish tooth pain on anybody in the world. I ain't my worst enemy. It's like going up into my head and all down. But nevertheless, I know that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. So if you can pray that God can touch my tooth, I told him this morning I'm gonna go to the dentist if it don't stop, but I can't afford to lose another tooth. I'm not gonna have none if they keep taking them. But you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do because it is definitely not working for me. But I'm making my way through this hour. You know what? earlier this year, a few months ago, we were reporting about the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl, which was one of the most exciting things that happened in African American history in a long time. But the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl remains one of the most engaging moments in recent Black history. Now, the image of a Black man slamming a chair onto a white woman galvanized the entire community. Now, nearly 4 months after the incident, two of the central figures are fighting back against those who have profited off of their likeness. I don't know about y'all, but I saw a lot of people on social media who started to promote various types of clothing items and merchandise that referenced the infamous brawl. Shirts with folding chairs on them that read, "Lift every voice and swing." Items with the multiple Black men swimming across the river to join in the fight. Cups that read, "The Sweet Tea Party." People saw the opportunity to make a penny and took it. But after months of silence, Reggie Ray, the man who was charged with hitting a white woman with a folding chair, and Tammy Howard are working with an attorney to start their own clothing line and take legal action against those who have used their likeness without their consent. Attorney Jahan J. Carter told TMZ that the duo is working to create their own merchandise due to seeing hundreds of others on Amazon and Etsy selling items that directly reference the incident, like the ones I referred to earlier. Ray and Howard are calling their line the Alabama Brawl Collection, ABC, and it includes a series of socks, t-shirts, bags, sweaters, hoodies, hats, mugs, and water bottles. The items include multiple phrases, including "fade in the water," "chairman for justice," "let freedom swing," and "lift every chair and swing." All items are being sold on theblacklawyers.com, which I just want to say that I believe that they should be benefiting. But anytime you go viral, you got to be prepared. Tina says she got the earrings. She done ordered them already. You never know when you're going viral, but in those moments, that's when you got to start capitalizing, because like everybody else is doing, they have been making a lot of money. Look, I almost wanted to make some t-shirts and sell them. I'd be ready. But I think they should. If everybody else is getting paid, they should get paid too. So get paid, young fella, young sister, get paid. Go to theblacklawyers.com and check them out. Check out the merchandise. I'm on here now. They have a lot of nice items for sale, and it's not just about the chair. Although that white folding chair has become a symbol in Black history, and I'm sure some of you all listening got the folding chair earrings that I've seen online, the cups, the tablecloths, the t-shirts. So but what we got to keep paying attention to, what was flabbergasting to me, these people have been charged. The white family that started the attack and brought it all on is suing and trying to charge the Black folks that were involved. So we're going to keep paying attention to this story, because we know 3 words: this is America. Adam, can you buy me this Chairman for Justice mug? It's a picture of the guy holding the folding chair. Chairman for Justice. I like that. And the sweater too. Listen, shout out to them. Make that money. But listen, what we're going to do on this Money Monday, when we come back, we're going to give you a few money tips before we go. Usually we have someone on that is talking about money, and I can give you a tip from this. They're working with a lawyer, and hopefully that lawyer is helping them to get a trademark. It's very important. We're going to have a trademark lawyer on here. When you're starting these businesses, you got to make sure you're doing your due diligence and you're trademarking your name. And I can tell you, I created an app. When I created the app, I knew the name that I chose was a common name for a bunch of apps, but I didn't care, because I'm like, it's just the app. I'll change the name if anybody ever called me. But you know what? That call came quicker than I expected. That's why I haven't really been pumping Alfred, because Alfred, it won't be Alfred anymore, because there's a company overseas that has the patent and trademark on it in the US, in the UK, and in a few African countries. And they asked me to please change the name. And you know what? I am obliging, because it's not worth the legal fight, because, that's the nature of business. So that's a tip for you. When you start these t-shirt lines and you got company names, if it's very creative and you've never heard it before, don't share it with anybody until you get it trademarked, and you can get a good trademark lawyer. All you got to do is go on our Brunch Bunch page. We'll post one that we work with. Adam, make sure we post our trademark lawyer who's been on with us so that you can get your merchandise trademark. So you can be the only one selling whatever product you got. But listen, speaking of selling these products, we don't have nothing to sell, but we got some music that we can play and some commercials to help pay the bills right here on Inspiration 1390. Stay in your lane. Listen, I'm suing somebody for using my name, and then I get sued for using somebody else's name. So it's just the nature of the beast.
It's my season. It's my season. You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe. I believe. That it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. It's my time. And I can feel it.
Oh, shit, is it hitting holiday?
Breakthroughs in the room.
Breakthroughs in the room. I got you, St. Lane. We'll send it. And it's not as expensive as you think, the trademark. Your nephew is doing good, DJ B-Lo.
Another Wild 'N Out.
It's another Wild 'N Out, you think?
He don't own Wild 'N Out. They took it from him first.
Who?
Nick Cannon.
For real?
Yeah, they took it from him like probably 2 years ago. They gave it back because he was on that Jewish stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He lost the whole show over there.
But he got it back?
Yeah, he got it back, but it's like he still don't own it. You know what I'm saying? So they can take it again when they feel like it. So he probably need his own thing now.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because like, bro, it's been 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't own it after 20 years? Like, you ain't got no say so. That's crazy.
Because he has his own businesses and stuff, but he has no stake in that. That's his biggest.
And he's saying, like, he got the stake in, like, America's Got Talent and all the other shows.
Of course.
And he got the least amount of power Wild 'N Out, and he been up.
That's wild.
That's the game, though. They called him when he was young. You feel me? They called him young.
Yeah, you're right.
They called him young. Same with Dave Chappelle now. They called him young.
There's no way that show is gonna hit what Wild 'N Out did. There's no
I
way.
don't know if it's on. It looked like it had something to do with battle rap. You said Future Superstar.
Well,
Was it
they
like
kinda
a
did.
talent show or something? I don't know.
They kind of did that thing with like Cardi B.
Thank you for
Chance.
sharing,
Remember
Mom.
that thing that-
Superstars.
Huh?
The Hollywood Superstars.
Yeah.
Hollywood Squares, it might work, bro. I don't know. If anybody, they can in the person.
They can. It can make it happen. Yeah.
Cannon, Steve Harvey, they like
What's that show on Netflix? That thing is like Cardi, T.I.
And Chance.
Yeah.
That was the show I'm talking about. They rap and like rap battle each other against the teams.
D Smoke. He was on that show.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it to one.
He won.
I'm trying this too.
Yeah, he was a winner. D Smoke's a good rapper.
Okay.
We got 10. We got 10.
What's the next song?
Now Behold the Lamb by Kirk Franklin. Are you ready?
Yeah. You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and it is a marvelous Monday. The Monday right after Thanksgiving, which I call it the kickoff to Christmas. I hope you are excited about Christmas season now coming up. Now, some people wait until December 1st. And anybody in here excited about Christmas yet?
Mm-hmm.
Adam, you the Grinch who stole everything. Lord Jesus. Adam, you was talking almost like Jackson. Jarrell, you ready for the Christmas season?
I'm always ready for Christmas, man. I'm always in the spirit of giving, man.
That's a good thing. Well, you know what? Speaking of the spirit of giving, this is the season where we should be considering giving and giving back. And thanks to Jarrell for that alley-oop, because I wasn't going to make this announcement. But you know what? I'm in the Christmas spirit because, you know, each and every year we host Breakfast with Santa. Woo, 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 woo. Now, this year we are getting ready for Breakfast with Santa. We've laid the foundation. We've gotten some donations. We got all our partners in place. We got Santa ready for the kids. The only thing that we don't have yet is the date. But be praying for. We had some scheduling conflicts, which I'm going to have squared away today. because we don't want to prolong the time, but we're excited that this year our giving is going bigger. We are preparing to give to 300 families, free breakfast, free pictures with Santa, free gifts, all of that good stuff. And every year when I'm preparing for Breakfast with Santa, it just puts me in a great spirit of giving, and I was talking to Valencia about it. And you know what, surprisingly, we get donations. So if you're interested in donating some toys, email us info@thebrunchbunch.com. That's info@thebrunchbunch.com. If you're interested in being a vendor this year, we're bringing our vendor market back. So if you have items that you want to sell or give away at the event, you can email us at info@thebrunchbunch.com. We're still taking sponsors. It's going to be a great event. Shout out to Swagger DJ AJ, who is with us each and every Friday on the Brunch Bunch. He DJs Breakfast with Santa every year, and it's just this year we're moving our location. We're going to West Garfield Park, and we have a bigger location where all families can sit and eat together. Shout out to the Care Center. Is going down 230 North Colmar. So let us just get this date together, but we're trying to figure out if we want to move it a little bit closer, move it up, or move it back. I'm thinking moving it closer to Christmas, but we may see. We'll keep you posted. But if you want to get involved right away, you can email info@thebrunchbunch.com. Now, I must shout out, we had Pastor Teddy on last week. Pastor Teddy Matthews and Empowerment Cares did a great Thanksgiving giveaway in Maywood. Shout out to all of our listeners who came up to me at the event. Pastor Teddy Matthews partnered with Chicago's quarterback, Justin Fields. And Justin Fields was in the room. It wasn't like, when you get celebrities come put their name on stuff, they just show up, take a few pictures, and leave. Justin served food. He interacted with families. He took pictures. He signed stuff. Look, Adam would have been right there with all this stuff, getting ready to be signed.
I'll know after this week.
Well, they play tonight, so we shall see. Some of that Thanksgiving magic gonna rub off on them. But you know what? I never remember stuff like that when I'm in the room. Like, oh, I'm about to be talking to someone, so let me bring something for them to sign. So I got to remember that because people had all kinds of stuff to get signed at this event on last week. So shout out to Pastor Teddy and the entire Empowerment Church and Empowerment Cares team. They did an amazing job. The Justin Fields Foundation. And then you know what Justin said after he helped with the event, sponsored the event, the kids were smiling. He said, I want to give back to Pastor Teddy and Empowerment Cares. And he made a donation of $5,000 to continue the work that they're doing. So shout out to Chicago's quarterback, Justin Fields. You know what? Give and it shall come back to you. Pressed down, shaken together. It will start to run over. Men will just begin to give to you. And that's what this season should be about. Take it as a time to love family, celebrate with family, be with family, but give to those less fortunate. Now, I do have a mother that I got a call this morning, a mother with 6 kids who has been displaced and is currently homeless. And they called and told me that she's sleeping in her car. Her father had to take the kids, or somebody took the kids. I don't know. But they asked me about resources. So if you have any resources, any apartments available, any shelters that we want to get this mother off of the streets, especially during this Christmas season, you can email us at info@thebrunchbunch.com. That's info@thebrunchbunch.com. And just let us know what can you do to assist. Of course, it tugged on my heart. I know the young lady. She's just had a rough year, and things have, took a turn for the worse and not the better. And this is the worst time of the year to think about a family and kids being displaced. And, we're going to continue to pray for them. But if you have any resources, email info@thebrunchbunch.com. That's info@thebrunchbunch.com. Listen, we are out of time and not out of content ever, but we're going to leave you with some Christmas hits to help kick off this Christmas season. And then we're going to encourage you, like we do each and every day, to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. Tamara Fair, not on air. We love you. We're praying for you. We believe that all is well. Baby Eminem, we love you. Believers, we love you. Up next, AC Green. After that, Pastor DeAndre Patterson with the afternoon drive. We get it done all night long right here on Inspiration 1390. I almost said Inspiration, amen. I got to go about this too. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I will be better. I will have a better praise report, I believe. Or gold tooth in my mouth. See y'all tomorrow.